Hey guys, what's up and welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a mini review on the mini sunset palette, mini review, by Natasha Denona, and this one retails for $25 for 5 shades, and it comes with 0.8 grams of product, which is 0.14 ounces. So it's very mini, guys. Like when I got it in the mail, it came in this huge Sephora box. And all I ordered was this. If you guys can see, it's like exactly the same size as my hand. Yeah, it's super small. I think it's perfect for travel or taking with you in your purse or whatever. I want to just dive into the product pricing breakdown, and I'm going to go over her sunset palette, tropical palette, and her 5 shadow palettes that have like a range of different colors. And then I'm going to go over this palette as well. Okay, so to start off, she has the Sunset palette, which this palette is basically based on. These are all new shadows, right? But she has the Sunset palette, which is really nice. It's really popular right now. It's actually out of stock right now. And it's priced at $129 for 15 shadows. And it has 2.5 grams of product for each. And so basically you're paying $3.44 per gram for the Sunset palette. For the tropical palette, it's $129 for 15 shadows, but she actually made it 1.5 grams. She said this was due to raw materials being lighter, so that's what she said on social media, and that's why it was brought down from the Sunset palette from 2.5 grams to 1.5 grams. So it is $5.73 per gram for the tropical palette. So that's a pretty big difference. I want to talk about the 5 shadows, which is, it looks exactly like this one. Same like layout, everything. It's just a little bit bigger, and it comes with 5 shadows, and it's just basically a range of a bunch of the shadows that she does, either from collections or the single shadows she has. The 5 shadows is priced at $48 for 2.5 grams of each eyeshadow. That comes out to $3.84 per gram. So your best value really is getting the Sunset palette or the Lila palette, which I forgot to mention is the same price for $129 15 shadows, which is $3.44. Those are the best ones. If you really want to get your most value out of it, then get the one that has 15 shadows rather than 5 shadows. That's where you're really going to get your money's worth. And then for the mini sunset palette, so this was $25. It comes with 5 shadows and it's 0.8 grams. So it's $6.25 per gram. So that's pretty pricey. It's basically double the price of the sunset palette. So in my opinion, I would rather just save up and do the sunset palette because you're getting more out of it. But when I bought this, I kept in mind that I wanted to, 1, try out her shadows for the first time ever, and 2, I kept in mind that I really wanted like a really nice travel palette that was high quality. So that's pretty much it for the price breakdown. I'm just going to get into the review and demo now. And I think I'm going to go for a halo eye. So I'm going to start out kind of dark in the outer ends and then fill it in and see how I go. I'm going to try to use every single color in this palette so you guys can kind of get an idea of what it looks like on the eyes. Okay, so for my transition shade, I'm going to grab my Sigma Tapered blending brush. You guys know I love this because it has a tapered end and it's really fluffy and it helps like distribute the product. So I'm going to go in with that Guava color, which is right here. It's the outer end of the palette. So Guava right here is a Dirty Peach matte. And there's not too much fallout. And I always tap off my brush to get rid of any excess. And then I'm just going to start in the crease right here and just work my way in. And since I'm creating a halo eye, I'm going to kind of add a lot more of that Guava shade inside the inner area right here. So when I'm applying this product onto the eye, what I'm doing is I'm kind of going in windshield wiper motions and in circular motions as well. Always go really gently. Guys, so I really like the way that this color Guava, the Dirty Peach matte, blended all over the eye. So far, I really like Guava as a transition shade. It worked really well for me, so let's move on. I'm going to pick up the other matte that's in this eyeshadow palette, which is this color right here. This shade right here is called Dirty Mars, and it's a dirty terracotta matte. And I think this would work really well for your outer C or your outer V. right here, but today I'm going to do a halo eye, so I'm going to bring it in here. So this is really pretty. I actually worked with it yesterday. It's like a medium brown, but it's very warm. So I'm just going to dip in with a blending brush. This is from Morphe. So I'm just going to dip in there. And I'm going to apply this shade into the inner corner and the outer corner to kind of create a halo eye. So I'm placing this eyeshadow a little bit underneath my crease and blending it up with that Guava shade as well. And I'm trying to kind of like keep a gap in between here. And I'm going to try to create a bit of an outer V here. So I'm just going to place my brush right here and kind of go in circular motion so it's blended out and not harsh. And just bring it up here as well and just blend these two shades together. And once I have my outer piece like really blended in, I'm going to go into the inner corner and work on that. So these two shades are working really well together. I think they look really pretty. Alright, so now that I like the way this looks at the outer end here, I'm going to bring it into the inner corner. So I'm just dipping back into the shadow over and over and just deepening the shade. So I'm just going to go above right here and connect it and leave this area right here open. So I'm just going to go on to the other eye really quick off camera and then I'll be back. Alright, so I just went ahead and did the left eye off camera really quick. I'm going to go in with Sunbeam and kind of add a little bit in the outer corner and inner corner. And then for my inner corner right here, I want to go with the lightest, which is the Halo. And it's a warm champagne metallic. It's really pretty. So first I'm going to use some concealer to kind of like outline more of the area and make the shadows pop out a little bit more. Onto the middle area right here. And I added a little bit of concealer. This is the Kat Von D in Light Neutral L15. So I'm just going to dab some onto the middle and use this brush right here. It's kind of like a circle. Any like concealer brush or even your finger, if you're really careful, you can definitely make that work. So I'm just going to kind of open up this area again so I can add color. And just make sure you're making it look the same, symmetrical. Use a mirror and just keep whatever you do to this eye, keep doing it at the same time so you kind of get the same exact amount. And I'm going to grab Sunbeam, which is this pretty bronze like copper color. I use this pencil brush by Sigma just to kind of pick up the color. So I'm going to pick up that Sunbeam and I'm going to add it to the outer corner of the eye. And now that you have these two colors together, I'm just going to go in with that E36 blending brush by Sigma. It's a very tiny blending brush, and I'm just going to blend these two colors together right where they meet. So I'm just blending it gently. So it's not too harsh, but I don't want to bring it into my darker color because I like that. I like the way the matte looks because it's giving me kind of like that deepening effect and that really pretty halo eye. Okay, so now I just did exactly what I did onto this side to this one, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with the lightest shade Halo, which is this light champagne shimmer. So I'm going to go in and I have this super small brush from Morphe, and I'm going to use this to bring in that Halo shade onto the inner corner. I'm just going to tap off really quick. I noticed there's like a lot of fallout with the shimmer shades, so just make sure you definitely tap that off. Alright, so I'm just going to start in the inner corner here, and I'm just going to apply kind of sideways. And I'm just going to start from the bottom onto the top, and I'm going to saturate a lot onto my eye. I'm just going to keep dipping into that shimmery shade as many times as I need to so that it comes up really, really bright. So I'm working sideways and I'm kind of blending in Halo, which is that light shimmery shade, with the bronze color, which is Sunbeam. And I'm going to go in with that blending brush by Sigma one more time, and I'm just going to grab that dark shade. And I'm just going to go above my area right here and just kind of connect it. And just deepen this area. Alright guys, so I basically just went ahead and did what I did onto this side to this one. I just added in that Halo in the very, very inner corner. I'm just going to use this pencil brush by Sigma. This is amazing for your bottom lash because it's very dense and it helps pack on that color. So I'm going to go in with that brick red, which is a Apollo right here, and I'm just going to dip into this, and I'm going to do that on my lower lash line. So I'm going to start at the end and just kind of blend my way in. Alright, hey guys, so my camera died while I was filming this, but I basically just took the time to charge my camera really quick, and I just went in with that red brick color from the Natasha Denona palette, and I basically just brought it into my bottom lash line, and it is so pigmented, guys. Like, I feel like my eyes look really green, and I really like the way it comes out. I did dip into it a couple times to really get this effect, but I think it's really pretty and it came out really nice. And what I did was I just added a little bit of mascara. I used the Better Than Sex mascara, and I added some black eyeliner. So I really like the way this look came out. I think it looks really pretty. I think this palette is perfect for travel or just to keep in your purse. And I hate when my bag is really heavy because of like my makeup products, and I think this palette is just perfect to bring with you because you can just retouch it with your finger really quick, especially the shimmery shades. So I think this is pretty cool to bring with you on a night out, or you can bring it on vacation, whatever. And it's summery shades, so you know that it's going to be really good for the summer with you. So I like the way the shadows blended out. This is my first time ever using her shadows, and she's very well known for being very pricey but very high end, and pretty much everyone who's tried out her shadows usually say it's worth it. So I like the way it came out. Yeah, this was really cool for me to try out. I'm really happy I did. I like the way her shadows work, and they kind of give you like that very pretty metallic finish. Her mattes especially were very easy to work with. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is my finished look, my halo look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.